Hey everyone, so the first thing you might notice is the fact that my mic doesn't sound like complete garbage, and that is because I thought back to making this channel more my own, and what I landed on was actually that as a kid making videos, I always strive to grab the best equipment at hand. So if I found a microphone that sounded better, I would use it. Obviously this microphone isn't available at my other house, and that's the house where, I'll be using my phone or my other mic that I've been recording the other videos for. But I thought, just for the sake of your ears, I would give occasional videos that aren't made up entirely of dog shit audio. Although, don't worry about the dog shit video quality, because that is not going anywhere anytime soon. I think I'm gonna put another Terraria Ever's Planet video in the background, because I still haven't I still haven't been able to record new footage from my Xbox 360 because I don't have it on me at the moment. But what might confuse you the most is actually the title, because why the fuck am I talking about Rick and Morty, of all things? Well, this is I guess sort of another aspect of this channel might be the idea of using it as a testing platform for what might be elaborated upon to be made into a video essay, if I'm not, hard certain that it might be able to become something like that, because I knew when I started working on Adventure Time and Coping with Loss that it would function as a video essay. I created it for that purpose, but sometimes ideas may develop, and because I express my internal ideas on here, ideas may develop through here. But anyway, moving away from that, what I wanted to talk about was Rick and Morty, because I've seen a lot of controversy around season 5, and in particular I've seen a lot of controversy around season 4 actually, which has left in that wake a lot less people talking about Rick and Morty, and a lot less of that overwhelming incredibly insane fandom of people screeching in fucking McDonald's ordering rooms that they're Pickle Rick, and thank God for that. But the problem, I guess, with season 4 was it deterred a lot of people because it was released in 2 parts. It was released slowly. It wasn't very good. Definitely my least favorite season of the series. But season 5 has actually been one of my favorites. Starting off with a really good video. I mean episode. I'm thinking in terms of YouTube at the moment. A really good episode. The Mr. Nimbus one. I feel like it went straight back to just absolute dumbass bullshit. But it still included those aspects of Rick and Morty that made it interesting, like the whole Narnia doorway thing. I actually haven't seen Narnia, fun fact, so no spoilers on that side of things. But what interests me the most is the finale. I really enjoyed it. The last 3 episodes actually, I really enjoyed. Were really packed with lore, and a lot of people didn't like that the beginning of Rick's backstory. Spoiler ahead, by the way. The beginning of Rick's backstory was very similar to the thing that happened in season 3. With his backstory told then in the season 3 premiere. But I had already seen that coming because I watched a film theory video on it before the finale came out, and he basically said that memories can't be altered, but small aspects of them can. So while it may seem a bit different, like the code itself was a bit different, it probably didn't entirely not happen, which was true. And so that wasn't the shocking aspect. The shocking aspect was wrapping my head around what the fuck the central finite curve multiverse bullshit situation was going on. But what I think is the silver lining about season 4 being shitty is that season 5 has a lot less of that incredibly toxic fandom around it that inhibits the creators of the show from doing stuff that they want to. Although obviously there are a lot of people who still don't like the choices they make. They're still watching the show, which means that they were able to trudge through season 4, which from a lot of people I've heard, they stopped enjoying Rick and Morty at the end of season 3. which I think is fair enough, because season 4 was really not good, in my opinion. But season 5, I think, started off with a banger and ended off with 3 in a row. And I guess I just want to express my gratitude for season 4, for removing that toxic aspect, or parts of that toxic aspect of the community, the parts that, you know, were outwardly ridiculous, like that pickle Rick guy, and similar to a point I made in a video essay called "What a New Composer Means for Minecraft." The in-between period of a series or a game or a movie series, like if there's one shitty movie or one shitty episode or one shitty season or one shitty big update or something, that deters a lot of people, the people who remain are usually people who are going to be there no matter what happens, you know, unless they, you know, take a dump on a disc and then sell it as content. Until that happens, they're likely going to stay. And I think that is what happened with the update Aquatic in Minecraft, like I mentioned in that video essay, where so many people were deterred from it. Well, actually, so many people weren't deterred from Update Aquatic, although I didn't really like it. So many people were deterred from it, I think, because of that huge gap where there were just no updates. And people left because the game wasn't being updated, but people also enjoyed the fact that the game was staying static to a degree, I think. And so when Update Aquatic came around, it either attracted some people back or pushed a lot of people away. And I think it probably did push away a lot of people, or so I theorized. But I think what remained was a lot of people who were just excited that there was more content to play through. And it took me a minute to get to that point as well. But just like with that, I think in Rick and Morty, it's kind of the same thing in that season 4 was not very good. But I also saw in a video recently that season 5 has been some people's least favorites. But I've thought it was really good, with the exception of 1 or 2 episodes. And I feel like a lot of the fundamentals had returned. Although I think the main reason I enjoyed watching it was because I had this theory that it was the evil Morty backstory in my head, so I kept looking out for those indicators, which is why I was so keen to watch a new episode. But regardless, I guess my piece of wisdom to put out there for this video's topic is that if you really enjoy something, or if you really enjoy a series that someone makes, or a game that someone makes, or something, a book series that someone makes, something along those lines, if you really enjoy that, there is often a tendency, I find, for there to be iffy points in the middle, but if you push through it, it does end up being satisfactory. Because if they were able to produce kinds of satisfaction for any length of time, aka 3 seasons in Rick and Morty's case, aka 5 or 6 years of content in Minecraft's case, then it's likely that they'll be able to produce that kind of quality again. You just have to give them the chance, even if it is a new developer like Halo Infinite, or even if it is a new screenwriter like Rick and Morty, or something along those lines. I still think that if the overarching system is fundamentally the same, there is a lot of opportunity for things to return to that level of quality. Not to the same, but to that level of quality. By not to the same, I mean, not to the same exact kind of content, but to the same level of quality of content while still being innovative. Which I really appreciated about Rick and Morty Season 5 and all the other series I have talked about while trying to compare that to other things like Halo or Minecraft. But anyway, as usual, the proverbial door is off the latch for you to comment your thoughts or email them to me or share them on the Discord community that you can find on the bottom right of the channel banner or in links in the About section. But that's it from me.